Joining the military and having the willingness to lay down your life for your country is not something that everyone is eager to do. I am proud to say that I am part of less than 1% of the population that is in the United States Air Force. Hello everyone, my name is Tim Knobloch, I'm 23 years old, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about who I am, where I came from, where I'm currently at in my Air Force career, and what my hopes are for the future. So first off, I was born and raised in Arizona, which is one of the hottest states in the country, and although in the summertime it can get around 120 degrees, it's a dry heat with almost no humidity, so believe it or not, it's actually bearable. Now, I met my wife Chelsea about 7 years ago, and we've been married for 3 years in this upcoming February. We met at a thrift store, and after working together for a while, I became her manager, and she ended up having to quit because she didn't like being able to boss me around. So growing up, I've always loved pets, so naturally we have a zoo. We have a 4-month-old black Pomeranian, a 7-year-old cat, a hamster, and a ribbon snake that I found in the backyard. Now the reason we have the snake is because I've almost ran him over a couple times with my lawnmower, and I figured instead of one day actually finally running him over, I'd keep him, put him in a cage where he could be warm and safe and happy, and see how fat I could get him. And the reason we have room for all the pets is because almost a year ago I actually bought our first house. And it's a huge upgrade from living in an apartment with all the crazy neighbors. Every 3 months I switched from days to night shifts, and it was almost impossible to get sleep with people constantly running around, making noise, throwing parties. So I love being in a house. And if I had to pick one thing that all my friends know me for, it's that I'm a die-hard Green Bay Packer fan. Now, you may be asking yourself, how am I a Green Bay Packer fan being born and raised in Arizona? Well, don't worry, I have a good explanation, I promise. I'm not the type of person that jumps on the bandwagon just because the team's winning. When I was 6 years old, the first NFL game I ever watched was a Green Bay game. And I liked Brett Favre, he was the quarterback at the time, and I really liked the colors, so I stuck with him through the good times and through the bad times. But right now, they're actually having a really great time. Yesterday night, they clinched the division over their arch rival, the Chicago Bears, and they clinched that playoff spot. And I can't wait to watch them. Even though sometimes I get so nervous, it's hard to keep the game on. And I have to try really hard not to turn it off and just find out the score of the game at the end. I've been in the Air Force for just over 2 years, and I've been to 3 bases total. Lackland Air Force Base in Texas was my basic training, and then I went to Goodfellow, which is in Texas as well, for my tech school training program. And currently right now I'm at Beale Air Force Base, which is in Northern California. It's about an hour north of Sacramento. Now, as of right now, I plan on re-enlisting in the Air Force and making it a career. And the reason for that is, with the way the crazy economy is nowadays, you just never know where that next paycheck's going to come from. So on top of the steady paycheck, I also enjoy the other benefits such as free schooling. I plan on getting at least a master's degree. I'm really close to getting my associates, and it will definitely be helpful if I ever need to get a job outside of the military. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about who I am, where I came from, and where I'm at in my Air Force career. And I'm going to leave you with a quote from the best quarterback in the NFL, Aaron Rodgers. He said this after a loss: "Tonight is not a setback, it's just a learning experience." Now, if we can take that type of positive attitude into everyday life situations, we won't let failure set us back, and we can accomplish anything.